And a pleasant good evening, everyone. Happy Tuesday. And we're back over in Australia. Looking forward to flying the CRJ and the Twin Otter tonight. We're going to be flying, I think it's the Gold Coast. Is that what they call the East Coast here in Australia? Looking forward to that regardless. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you. Just in the middle of getting everything programmed here in the CRJ 700. I've got the APU running and just kind of trying to get my flight plan double checked. Good to see everybody. Hope your Tuesday is going well. Hope you've had a good start to your week. And yeah, for the most part, we've got everything programmed in here, and I'm just kind of making my way through. Deputy Person, good evening. Just trying to make my way through here, and I think I'm ready actually to do some perf init information here. So let's go ahead and let's see. We've got all the flight plan stuff in there. Yeah, let's go to perf. I'll do the initialization. We're going to be flight level 310 today. And I think I can I just, there's a way to just auto-populate, I thought. Yeah, maybe not. The weight on board is my zero fuel weight here is 26400. Yeah, and that pretty much takes care of everything. It takes everything into account here. So that's in. VNAV setup. I don't actually know the transition altitude here. Does anybody happen to know the transition altitude in Australia? Probably says on the departure plate here. Let's go take a look and see if we can locate this, you guys. Rock Valkyrie! How are you, my friend? Goal. Always nice to see you, sir. Alright, let's go take a look and see if we can figure out the transition altitude here.
Hello, Rock Valkyrie.
Alright, back to Sydney. And we are out of here on the Entra 5 departure. Okay, so let's just pull this plate up here and see. Transition altitude is 10,000, jets only. Okay, so here we go. We can brief the departure while we're here as well. We're going to be departing to the south. And oh, this looks like it's a northerly departing. Yeah, maybe we don't want that then. Yeah, you know what? I think we'll fudge it a little bit here. We'll just make a left-hand downwind departure up here to Hollis, and then make our way out to Entra. And it looks like we've got doesn't really give us an altitude restriction. We just have to make sure that our transition altitude is 10,000 feet. So that'll be all right. While we're here as well, let's go ahead and just brief the taxi. We have no ATC tonight, so we're just doing this all on our own. So here we are up on the kind of the northwestern side here, the international terminal. I think we should probably have been over here on the domestic terminal. So a couple of little faux pas, I guess. But my plan, since we're kind of in a little bit of a corner, is actually to push back with the nose facing north. And then we're going to just try to sneak up Alpha here to Alpha 1, and we're going to depart 16 right. So, but that's good to know for next time that we really should have been over here on this eastern side. This is the international terminal. So, yeah, live and learn, right? But it'll be a pretty simple, nice, short and sweet taxi. And, yeah, whatever gets us in the air faster, right? That's kind of the key. All right, so let's go ahead and change this then. 10,000. And we'll execute that. I do have the V speeds already in here. They're ready to go. All right, I think that looks good. Legs, back to the legs page. And awesome. Do think we turn on. We go to here, and I think we try to turn on. What do I usually put on the VNav stuff on the right hand side? So yeah, we'll leave this stuff on here. Kind of gives us a little bit of a list of the waypoints we're going to, and this will be our map view. I think that'll work. All right, very good. Altimeter is set. Add altitude and heading. So let me jump back in here. We're gonna fudge this, like I say, just a little bit. We're gonna be flying out of here on a 155 heading. Zoom out and then zoom back in here. 155 on the heading. Kind of went the wrong way on that probably, but that's the way I always do it. That's runway heading, and then like I say, we'll be making a left-hand turn, just kind of vectoring ourselves on the left-hand downwind departure back to the north. And then we're going to go ahead and just call it all the way up to 310. If I can get this to spin. Gosh, I thought there was a way to do this a little more efficiently, but the life of me, I'm not finding the... That's alright. It's not that far up, I guess. Every plane has their own little quirks, you know, when it comes to setting up heading and altitude and all that fun stuff. Alright, there we go. 310. And we've got our... we need to set this transponder needs to be... How do I set this? There was a little bit of a quirk. So that's all right. 122.80. That's okay. Entered and on. ATC select 1. ATC select. And how we do it? Oops, no. Standby here. Why I can't get it off of standby. Anybody remember how do you do? There's just a little bit of a funky sort of trick to that there. It's like a push and hold thing, maybe. Let's see, push and hold. Yeah, no. Oh, maybe it's this TCAS over here. Hold on. Standby, returned. Might be this guy over here. Auto mode. No, that's just the TCAS. Okay, so can I do it manually here? No, I can't. Oh crap. I don't have very good notes on this one. Entered and on. ATC select 1. So like I can, I'm down here, I can change this to, you know, something else. Boom. And then it's not that. That? No, it's not. Interesting. All right, well, I'll have to sort that out as we're as we're traveling here, guys. So if anyone wants to, like, okay, look that up for me. Flight ID. Maybe that's what I need. This already says on. No, that's not what I want. I want the squawk code. And this, I just want this to change to on. But can't get it to go to on. If I change this, I can turn it off. Or is that actually on? Let's go back to the other page here. Yeah, it's still standby. Alright, if I can get my crack research team on that, quick little Google search on how to turn the transponder to on or TARA or ALT mode, one of those would be greatly appreciated. And I don't need ground services per se, but I am going to need to do the pushback thing. So this is new. Pushback helper. Let's pre-plan our pushback here, and let's see how we do. This is the first time I've actually tried to get this to work, so I want to push back with the nose going this way. Okay, and I just hit enter, I believe. Request pushback. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, there he is. Hello. I better do this. I got to get rid of. I need to get those removed, and I think all my stairs and everything are up. My doors are closed. Yeah, they are. So, oh, that guy's moving right into place. Cool. Very cool.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed, and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
First time I've seen this.
Cleared for start and push.
All right. So.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
And let's go back in here. And parking brake is released.
Please release parking brake.
Wait a second. What did I just do? That's the what? What the heck is that?
Please release parking brake.
Oh, it's down here. No, it's. Oh my gosh.
Parking brakes are released.
This is not a good start, you guys.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Okay, full fuel boost pumps are going to come on here, and we should turn the beacon on since we're moving, and then we'll go starter switch to the right engine, and we want to go. What else do I need to do here? Oh, wait a second, that might be it actually. Are we spinning? Are we turning? What are we doing? Nothing yet. AP is good. No, I've got yeah, sorry. No, it's just this starter. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. There we go. Now we're spinning up. Looking for 20.
It's DHL.
Hi, Steve. Steve PHL or DHEL, as the junior first officer would say. Steve, you know how to set the transponder, my man? I'm trying to do a little transponder set. I'm on standby. The Twin Otter will be next. The next flight there, my man. We've got to get from Sydney up to Brisbane. So, good to see you, man. Steve H. E. Dell.
Okay, pushback set your parking brake.
But I'm going to be unsafe because I don't know how to change my
Parking brake set.
Parking brake
transponder
set.
from
Lowering
standby
aircraft.
to on, and I'm trying to research it while I'm getting everything started,
You
and
may disconnect.
that's not
Okay,
a
sir. Cleared to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
that's not really a
Holding
great
position ready for the
strategy.
visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Okay, here we go. Parking brake. He's out of here. Oh, that worked pretty slick actually. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. That's a step up from. Probably have all kinds of different things here that we could mess with. Ground services. Cool. Cool. Very nice. I like that. I like that. All right, hold on here. Let's get that clicked on. And, oh, you know what I didn't do? Why am I not? Why do I have no power to my, I have no power to my Bravo throttle quadrant here. What's going, oh, yes I do. But I don't have any movement in my, interesting. Maybe I, alright, hold on here. I must not have the right controls. One thing at a time here. Bravo is set for the twin jet, which is what I thought I needed. I was doing some messing around here with that, with that A320 the other day, and I wonder if I screwed things up here. No, that's okay. So this is okay. There we go. So that's one thing. I don't have that set right. That's that, and that's that. Okay, so those are ready to go. And but it's not, it's still on shut off. Oh, this is really weird. But my engines are, they're ready to be. Oh, I think I have to click them. Do I manually click them forward? Boy, oh boy, guys, I am struggling tonight. I don't know why. It is, maybe I'm just needing to go straight to the Twin Otter. Point 34, what's going on, my man? Hi. I can't seem to get my my poor throttles to move forward here, you guys. I don't know why. There's no funky gust lock. So right now they're just sitting there spinning. The starters are going, and it's just not coming alive here. There we go. All right, so that initial. Sorry, well we're starting both engines at the same time. That's got to be good. Steve does not know. Maybe 0.34. Tim, do you know how to get me off of the standby here? I know there's a way to. Oh, I know what it is. It's right down here. Sorry, it's this guy. I got to turn that over to 1. That's what it was. Okay. That's what it was. All right, back to 2000. There you go. So there you go, guys. There's your lesson. I forgot you have to turn. This is the ATC select button down here. You have to turn to 1 or 2, and then it goes to basically like an auto mode. So it'll be on TARA, I think, while it's on the ground, and then it'll go to altitude mode once we're in the air. Okay, start switches right, left, fuel on. All right, APU can. Stop. Power off. Probe heat needs to come on. Unless I've already turned them on. Anti-icing, no. Probe heats, nope, not on yet. Those can come on. We've got the passenger signs on auto. Got the emergency lights armed. We're going to set the flappies to flaps 8 for departure. And okay, nose wheel steering can come on. And then just making sure everything is working here. It is, it is, it is. Pedals are working. I'm a little bit scooted. Stand by. You guys know this happens every now and again, where my rudder pedals are down, and it's got it kind of on a little piece of plastic, but I'm on a rug also, so it sort of slides over time. And so yeah, every now and again I've got to make sure that good there. And yeah, we're ready for taxi. Let's get the heck out of Dodge here. Talking to the right people here. Sydney traffic, Qantas 816 is taxiing 16 right via Alpha. Sydney traffic. Boom shakalaka. So this first leg is an hour and 10 minutes, and it's again from Sydney here up to Brisbane. It does look like we have a little weather, so we're going to have to be kind of careful. We'll get the anti-icing set here once we get ourselves going. And then when we get on the ground up in Brisbane, we're going to hop in the Twin Otter, and there's a bunch of little airports that are in the area that I think look kind of fun to go check out and see. You know, we're only, how often do we make it down here to Australia, right? Not very often. Clear on the right. Clear left. Appreciate everybody stopping by. It's great to see it. By the way, 0.34, that was a really cool video that you shared with you and Downwind Sim and apparently Mama Sim. Mama Downwind Sim playing. Downwind Mom. That was pretty dang awesome. Alright. Here, oh, there's somebody coming in. Didn't hear him talking. I hope I got my comms turned on. I guess I better double check here before I get too much further. Well, all the buzz is MD11 today. MD11, 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 man. Must admit I watched a little bit of Captain Canada's stream today while I was on lunch break, and yeah, it was his plane was having a little trouble with the LNAV there, but I heard a few different people sort of talking about potentially why.
Gentlemen, the captain has advised that we are now cleared for takeoff.
But overall, it was a neat plane. It looks pretty darn cool. Definitely fits into my wheelhouse as far as it's a little bit of an older bird, and 3 engines, so it's a little bit of a unique airplane, and I am looking forward to seeing kind of how that progresses. I know that they did set apparently a release date for March 24th, if I read that correctly, which that's pretty cool. All right, let's turn the lights on here. Well, maybe we can't. It's morning here in Australia, so you know we're going to get pretty good light the whole way, but just kind of early on. Sometimes you get in the shadows and all that good stuff. I think we've got, yep, that's turned on. That's turned on. So I think we're good. Let me just make sure that my I didn't really check my audio just to make sure. Yep, everything looks okay right there. Alright, so we're good. That guy just wasn't talking to anybody, so la di frickin' da. Alright, so once again, we've got ourselves we're sort of not using the correct departure, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna depart here and make a left-hand turn and get ourselves rocking and rolling on this departure. And yeah, that's the basic idea. Then we're heading to, we should have Hallis as our initial, no, we don't have Hallis. We have, oh my gosh, Entra. Oh, so we're not even going to Hallis. We're going all the way up to Entra. So, which is okay. It's on the way. So, but we'll turn, and my plan is to.
Hello, Sam.
Hey, there's Downwind Sim. My plan is to turn and kind of head back to the north, and then we'll vector direct Entra there. Downwind Sim, we were trying to figure out. You've got Downwind Son, you've got Annie West. What are we calling your mom? Downwind Mom? I mean, you can't call her ATC Mom because that title's already taken. But .34 and I were trying to figure out what's going on. Sydney traffic. Qantas 816 is departing runway 16 left. Sydney. Alright, stand by, guys. Let's final is clear. Runway is clear. Boy, it's dark out. I think I might turn some anti-icing. Nothing against icing or anything, but I think we're going to turn some on here. Wing anti-ice on. That's the cowl. On. This is all windshield stuff. I've got the I've got that set to low heat. I think that should be fine. Alright, let's go flying. This ought to be entertaining, guys. I don't remember the last time I flew this plane. Mom wins sim. I like that, Steve. Dadgummit, man. That guy thinks outside the box. Clouds are looking slightly grouchy. Yeah, I agree with that.
Sydney traffic, New Zealand 104, taxiing Golf and Alpha to holding point 16 right. Sydney traffic.
That guy made a right proper Aussie radio call there, unlike me. Here we go. This one has the detents, right? Yep. Toga. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive. B1 and rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Into the clouds we go, with the mighty triumph over its foe. Up, up, and away. It's coming up. We're probably safe altitude now. Let's go ahead and start the turn. Just gonna not even mess with autopilot just yet, just hand fly. We're making pretty good airspeed here. Pretty good climb rate, 2,000 feet a minute. I don't mind that. That should get us up and above the muckety muck here without too much more trouble. We'll just try to bring it around, fly just generally northbound. I think it'll keep us sort of out of the traffic flow for the most part.
Sydney traffic, New Zealand 104, lining up 16 right via Foxtrot.
Yeah, Actually, it looks like I'm just going to kind of get myself lined up with this point. It's not quite due north, but get that first waypoint there, kind of in our at our 12 o'clock. Call it good here. There we go. That's pretty good. About 030. Okay, cool. Let's update the heading bug here. Oh, it won't do that to us. Spin you around. Airspeed is hanging in there. Could kind of probably level out just a little bit. Climbing at 3,000 feet per minute.
Sydney traffic.
Wasn't too bad for a hand flying attempt here. Please forgive me, chat, as I've not been too interactive here. But let's just try to keep the plane right there, kind of heading in the right direction. I think that'll be pretty close. So let's engage heading. Let's go ahead and autopilot engaged. And yeah, what do we have set for speed? Do I have anything set for speed? I think I do. We're just going in pitch mode here. I don't need to quite do that. Let's bring this guy down a little bit here. Vertical speed. How about like 2,500? Speed's doing okay, but I don't want to get any slower here. All right, I do have flaps up. I've got the the gear up. I just about tried to put it back down. Did I accidentally put it down? Oh, hello, gorgeous. How are you? We need a little screenshot of this, I think. Window, clip, boom. We'll save that for later. And yeah, speed's looking good. Okay, how do I think if I... Sorry, we'll keep that in there. Changes Mach to... How do I change my Mach to speed? I want speed mode. No, that's heading bug. Speed. At this point in time, it's almost probably counterproductive. There we go. Let's shoot for 250. Go speed mode. Should adjust the pitch to get to 250 and then hold it. All right, that looks good. Did I? I didn't turn any lights on. Holy cow. Well, I had all the important ones on except for strobe light on, but no landing lights, no taxi lights. Wow. That was not the best. I should probably fly a little bit, a few more times in this bird here, maybe, is what I'm guessing. Alright, Vegemite power engaged. Got some more time in the 747 today. That's pretty cool. Yeah, good job, good job. Slowly coming together, Kansas City to San Francisco. Yeah, that's the fun thing about that is that's a quick hop there, too. Alright, we need to go direct intersection of Integra, execute, and now we can go to a nav mode, and we could probably no, I think we're doing alright. I don't even know if I need flight directors on. Yep, right to it. We're through 190, so transition altitude, by the way, we're already down to, we were pretty much at standard baro there, so, but here in Australia we learned, thanks to our approach chart, that the transition altitude is 10,000. Downwind Sim's trying to keep up with the rock bulker. Yeah, good luck with that, man. Good luck with that. Mom wins sim. I like that. That's really good. Cruise altitude today is 310. And what do I have set for? Do I have any any good. Apparently, I don't have any good downwind sim views. Do you have the ability to get back into the cockpit or to the cabin area with this plane? I don't even know. I don't see anything clickable. Maybe it's not modeled. Let's see if we can just transport our way through the back. Nope, you run right into the wall. Okay. You're left just with the plain old-fashioned cinematic view. Fancy. I better check the other thing I don't think there's any kind of, if I'm not mistaken there, yeah, there's no kind of like flight restart for the engines. Nope, there isn't. So I can turn the anti-icing off. I think I'll keep everything else where it is. Yeah. Airsoft takes cockpit security serious. Cockpit security seriously. Say that 3 times fast, my friend. All right. What does this do? Yeah, this should sync. So why, when I did it last time, it's not syncing? Huh. Liars. I tell you, overall, I have been so pleasantly surprised by this aircraft. I mean, it is just the coolest little jet, and I flew it. You guys saw the videos. Flew it from my hometown to well, actually, yeah, flew it from my hometown down to Denver, and then Denver back to my hometown. And you know, it's just, I know it's kind of a little bit of a squeeze job. It's not the biggest in the world, but I'm not 6'5", so like it feels fine to me height wise, and as you can tell, I'm width wise is my issue, but it fit me nicely, and I was right along the window, and I don't know why, but I like the heck out of this little plane. And we're flying in our neck of the woods. We fly the 200, so it's even, you know, a little bit tighter. Okay, do I have any? Yeah, I think I have a little dome. I don't need dome light, I guess. What I want is the integrated lighting up here. I think that might be it. Yeah. Probably not really taking much effect right now, just because it is pretty nice out. So yeah, every morning one flies in at about 3 in the afternoon, and flies back out. It's the only flight of the day for this particular. It's like a United Express, but we also have a Key Lime Air that comes in at 8:30 in the morning, and that's a Metro, so that's really cool. One of these days, this summer, I'm going to try to go up and catch it. I think it flies in every single day. So, and that's a Denver Air Connection. So they used to fly that little Dornier, that little high wing Dornier, whatever that sucker's called, the 28 or something like that. And they since, I say, upgraded to the Metroliner. Alright, we're at flight level 310, or just about. We're going to go ahead and back this off to, oops, we should have went back to climb a little bit ago. We'll just nudge it down below climb here to cruise. We're not real worried about fuel efficiency today. We want to get there so that we can hop in the Twin Otter and fly around. So yeah, guys, we've got these places like Red Cliff and done something. It's this is going to be the the Twin Otter portion of our flight. So if you want to spawn in and hang out in Fussy Pants with me and fly around, I don't even know, like a Twin Otter might even be a little too much plane, honestly, but that's another plane that I'm like just really happy with. It's just now that I've got a little bit of an improved sound pack for it, it's just really fun and get you from point A to point B pretty quickly if you want, or you can fly it semi low and slow, and with the reversers, you know, it really, like, it's pretty dang versatile. And yeah, I'm dragging some serious biscuits here today, you guys. I don't know why, but I am just at that point. I'm just tired. Just tired. Little by little, though, I'm getting kind of caught up on my rest, and it'll be it'll be a welcome spring break coming up here next week. Hey, by the way, did you guys see this just flashed across my news feed? Check this out. I just had a little ping on my Discord. Their Louisville version 2 is $0 payware Louisville. So that's awesome. I think I may have a payware version of that, but that's pretty dang cool. That's pretty dang cool.
Here's Pentagon.
Oh, and Rob Valkyrie actually looks like he posted that on our freeware repository channel, so nice work there, Rock. Hey, Pentagon, how are you, man? You were just looking at the TPA screenshot of on X-Plane 12, yeah. Man, it's it'll be a glorious thing, I think, once we get that. All right, well, you know, it's fun to fly the CRJ because you can really cover a lot of ground, but the problem is you don't really get to see. Like, this is is this, am I right, is this the Gold Coast? Is this what they call the Gold Coast? It's really a breathtaking area, and you know, when you're up here this high, especially if there's weather, you don't really get to truly appreciate it, I don't think. So I'll give you a few outside shots. I know, it's an immersion killer, right? Pentagon, what'd you think of the MD-11, man? First day by for you? I'm thinking that they must feel like that that issue that Captain Canada was having with it, the LNAV issue, must be a pretty easy fix if they're, you know, willing to commit to a release date here, which is, yeah, basically 2 days away. So I'm curious. I really think it's an interesting aircraft. I do. I really do. I just wonder what the pricing is going to be. I'm wondering what the Challenger has done to the pricing model of these study level sims. And I'm assuming if it's rotate, then it's probably going to be study level. That's a little better picture, isn't it? Yeah, that definitely. Let's do a new snippy snip. Snippy McSnip here. Get the moon. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. I think most people are pricing it right around the $80 to $90 range. I think that's probably going to be pretty close. I kind of feel like you're torn because you have the Challenger that bumped over that $100 mark, but you have the Fearless 747 that was well under that, and so I think somewhere right in the middle of that's probably fair. The Mad Dog was, I think, still is about 70. I don't think it'll be quite that low. I think they'll nudge it up a little bit from there. But I hope that they keep it under 100. I really do. That's just my own personal selfishness, though. I mean, it's probably worth much more than that. Kind of like Downwind Sim always says, these planes, even when they charge what feels like an arm and a leg for it, when you consider all the man hours and just all the work that goes into one of these by all the people that help out. I mean, it's a labor of love. It really is. You're not. No one's paying the rent with these add-ons. Ooh, we're getting a little bit of turbulence. Do I have my seatbelt? I do. I have that on. Okay, very good. Very good. Can I ping the flight attendants? I don't know if I can. Might be something on here. Do I have announcements? No. Aircraft. No. Thought there was something in here about announcements. It must not be. I must be thinking of a different plane. I'll leave it up here just because we need to have all this stuff ready to go. Alright. And I'm assuming, and maybe it's bad to do that, but since it's being released here so close to what I've been told is an imminent X-Plane 12 release, that it's going to be compatible basically out of the box. I would hope. I don't know. Like I say, don't quote me on that. Go. Hey, by the way, for those of you that were flying with me the other day when I was in the 727, remember how I couldn't get all of the flood lighting, the dome lighting, the fluorescent lighting to work? Well, I figured out what was going on. I want to share this with you because you might be in the same boat at some point. And all it was I had my graphics setting turned down. I don't remember which one it was, but the one that jumps you from a medium setting to HDR, I had that flipped down one notch. As soon as I put that back on HDR, everything is working like a charm. So it wasn't a failure. It wasn't anything like that in the FlyJ Sim 727. It was just my graphics setting. So that was good to know. That was good to know. I also fixed my problem with the Las Vegas scenery, and that was another easy fix. That, just in case you have that Fly Tampa, because I've seen that it's an issue on a few different help forums. It's not my favorite fix in the world, but basically what I've had to do is just turn off that ortho tile and just use the default terrain mesh in that area. and that works better with the Fly Tampa scenery. It helps everything be on the same level as everything else, and so it'll look much better when we fly out of there on our next leg of the Bravo tour. We're going to be going again from Las Vegas up to Seattle. The aircraft is yet to be determined, by the way. I think I have a link that's going to float around. Yeah, coming up here pretty soon. You can vote in the straw poll, and I wonder how that voting is going so far. It was a pretty close vote after the first night. Alright, let me see if I can find that now. What's the highlights of the MD-11? Well, the highlights are that it goes really fast, really high, and has 3 engines. I thought it looked pretty nice. I don't think texturing is rotates strength, but I think they do a solid job with it. So like there are parts of it to me that I thought really looked awesome, and then there's parts of it that I thought, yeah, that kind of looks like the Mad Dog. You know, it's okay. It's not great. It's okay. I think the thing that is most appealing to me, though, about the plane is just, again, kind of the history and the uniqueness of it, and the fact that it's a 3-engined plane. I wasn't able to, I don't know if any of you guys were able to kind of hear what it sounded like. I sort of had to keep the sounds down low, even though I was watching it on my lunch break, and but I didn't, you know, that's big to me, is engine sounds and cockpit clicking sounds and all that good stuff. But Captain Canada fought the LNAV a little bit. It was really wandering around and not tracking very well. But there were some people that said that was maybe had more to do with something about Gizmo, and I don't understand. Yeah, I need to call Gemma Studio. Yeah. They like, it's just like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, like when you look at this, everything is like, it's sharp, it's readable, it's it doesn't look like it's clean right out of the factory, but it doesn't look so worn out that it feels out of place. When you hop in the Mad Dog, it just looks everything's a little more pixelated, like just a little. It's just not quite. I don't know. I just don't know. Like when you go back and watch baseball on a TV and you watch it on the regular channel versus the HD channel, you know what I'm talking about? It's kind of what it looks like. It's not bad, but it was again. It just looks like rotate texturing. So, which fortunately for them, and maybe this is their whole point, is it works really, really well with the period aircraft, right? It works really well with the MD-80 because the MD-80 is an old plane, and it works. I think it works pretty well with the Mad Dog. What I really liked, where they stood out when I was looking or watching it over my lunch break, I thought the cargo hold looked fantastic, and I thought for whatever reason, the engines and the underneath of the wings, it just looked awesome, man. Some of those flaps were just all covered in oil, and that part looked really, really good. That panel was looking crispier than the CRJ. Yeah, I mean, and maybe part of it too could have been, I was watching it on my lunch break at work, and you know, I didn't have like my high definition monitor, and Captain Canada, you know, it was being streamed, and so maybe it will look different on your own monitor. Again, and I don't want this to sound like it's bad, like oh god, the texturing was horrible, because it's not that. It's not that. It's not OliSim. Okay, it's not that. But that was the one thing that I just thought, you know, they might take everything to the next level, but it still sort of feels, that part still felt Mad Doggish. But the panel, the pedestal, everything looked awesome. It looked like the things that they have modeled look wonderful, and I think the systems themselves, that will be next level. I mean, again, I only watched a little bit of it today on my lunch break, so I wasn't able to pay attention. So you guys that watched it more closely, and then some of you guys watched the Q8 pilot fly it also, and he'll give you a whole different perspective. But yeah, it feels like a big winner, like a hide your wallet type of deal, and it's coming out on Thursday, buddy. So yeah, so there you go. And apparently Q8 pilot didn't have any issues with the LNAV like Captain Canada did. So but it models wing flex, it models, I mean, like everything is animated nicely, and that's what, you know, like that's what Rotate does really, really well, right?
Fixie.
Fixie. I have never had a Vegemite sandwich, by the way, but I will sing Men at Work all day long now that you've mentioned that. Fight in a den at Bombay. That's what I've heard. It's nasty. Pentagon. Plus, I heard real Aussies don't like it either. So, you know, it feels kind of touristy to me. All right, so here's the. Let me finish one thought here, since I'm always so bad at that. Oh, wait a second. I have a new. I stole this layout from that flight sim dude, by the way. I can show you the information, and I can keep the flight up here going. I can keep pointing at stuff and doing this and that, so you can't even yell at me about the map anymore, even though it's okay. Chew a vitamin that you're supposed to swallow. That's what it tastes like.
Papa, you forgot the mint again.
Out of curiosity, about a jar of Marmite and Vegemite to compare. They were both not delicious, but with a ton of butter there. Okay, I'll take your word for that, Steve. So here's what I've got. This is, you're going to see this poll come up. Here are the choices for the flight from Las Vegas to Seattle, and right now it's a close you know, a close vote so far. The Saab, the Q, the Metro, all tied with 2 votes. The BAE, just a vote behind. So that should be a lot of fun. By the way, after, we're not going to make the next leg of the Bravo Tour. Excuse me. We're not going to make that be a two hopper, because the oh. There you go. It should come around on the timer, but here it is. Anyway, we're not going to make it a 2-hopper, because what the Wheel of Names chose after Seattle was Newark. So we just did a, you know, Edwards all the way to Vegas, and now we're going to do a Seattle all the way to Newark. So it'll be another long one. So that for that next one, we're going to have another, maybe it'll be another 747 flight. By the way, you guys, if you didn't watch, Downwind Sim tied it up. Attaboy. If you did not watch my flight, and I wasn't able, I'll show you this, because I wasn't able to show you the replay because I had a little crash to desktop. We were about halfway. We got okay. I got to make this fast. Let me see if I can find this. this is worth the, here we go, Andrews, there we go. But check out these apples, okay? Like, this is some of my finest work. The first attempt, I was way too high, so this is me flying a left-hand pattern to come in for the second attempt. The second attempt, now if you watch, don't give it away. The second attempt was not exactly butter. So yes, you'll see 6 footprints here, and there's a reason for that. My second attempt went 994 with a knee buckling 2.98 Gs. But wait, we're not done. The second, well, the bounce, the second contact was 456, 1.8 Gs, and the third was a measly 234. Of course, I was full power at that point going around again. So the second go around, I actually flew the missed approach, flew a right hand out here to the Boulder City VOR, and then I came back in. I'm like, surely the third one will be better, right? So that's the second set of footprints here. So on the third attempt, if you watch, don't give it away, but on the third attempt, here it is, 1147. However, somehow I managed to only be a little over G and a half. The math doesn't seem to make much sense. After the bounce, then I was back down to a nice calm 277, but I went ahead and just bunny hopped it one more time, and then I really buttered that sucker, man. Look at that, 127. So, and then there's the taxi of shame. Anyway, that was the flight into Vegas, and with any luck, the 747 it'll be repaired by the time we fly from Seattle to Newark. So if we do want to vote for that, we will. Thank you. Yeah, the no math. There needed to be no math. All right, I need to figure out top of drop here. So how do I adjust the range in this bad boy? It's over here, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Let's go spin that out. There's top of descent. Let's do a little descent planning, shall we? Let's take a look here. Since I love showing off my new, stolen from that flight sim dude, layout. Oops. And then what I do? I just killed Navigraph. Try that again. All right. So okay. Charts. Open charts. We need show me your star. We're actually on the Gommel 1 because somehow we didn't get an updated Navigraph chart thingy and fussy pants. So take this with a grain of salt. But this is the arrival briefing. We're going to get to Gommel, and we need to be. Let's see. We are landing on runway 1 right, and let's see here. None of this really affects us. The elevation is 15. Transition level is 110 hectopascals. All right, cool. So for us, we will be, this is us here. So we want to be down to 8,000 or above at Varick. Then we want to be 6,000 and below, and a max of 230 at Arnu, above 4,000 at Cotton, and then here at Sorva, it looks like we'll be vectored in to grab the ILS 1 right approach. Speaking of, let's go ahead. Let's just brief it all. ILS localizer 1 right. We've got a frequency of 109.5. Final approach course is 16 degrees. Decision height is 220. Excuse me, 208. No, 220. Wait a second, now I'm really confused. Transition level is flight level 110. Sorry, transition altitude is 10,000. Yeah, my bad. My bad. So we need to transition into the arrival at 11,000. Okay, all right, that makes sense. And then we're going to pick up Glen. Is that initial fix? We need to be at 3,000 at Glen, and then we can descend down here to 2,500. We're actually expecting to pick up the glide slope here. Yeah, right here at Charlie Foxtrot 01 Romeo. So 7.8 out. So we'll intercept here at about 11.5, 11.7 at 3,000, and then 7.8 is when we'll grab the glide slope and start heading down. And then missed approach here is turn right, tracking 046. We climb to 4,000, and then we get something else as directed by ATC. Hopefully we won't need that. Hopefully we've got our go-arounds out of our system at least for a little while. Alright, so 11,000 is what I need to have in here. That's the transition altitude. Spin that down. No, that's not the transition altitude. Transition altitude is 10,000. This is the transition into the arrival.
Welcome to pop culture.
Kevo. Oops. 11,000. Kevo Zenji. Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. This does not have a vertical navigation. That's correct. Okay. I have to do all this with my good friend Manuel. That's okay. We'll do it. It's okay. As long as we know when to start down, that's kind of what we'll do, and then we'll just shoot for about a 2,000 foot. Actually, no, 1,500 foot per minute descent. That should get us pretty doggone close. Weather, by the way, I know you're asking, what's the weather like? It's a green dot day up here in Brisbane. Its winds are 0 and 0 at 7, and few clouds at 3,000. QNH is 1011. Yep, that it's going to be a pretty nice arrival. So no anti-ice will be needed, which is awesome, because we came down here to catch some nice weather. Good to see you. Didn't know I streamed. Oh, okay. Seen me a few times. Oh, and Sim Caesars. Yeah, man. We do a little bit. Yeah, man. We'll take it. We'll take it. Well, thanks, buddy. Yeah, I do this on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Kind of about this time. Sometimes I'll go a little earlier on Saturday, but I try to time it when there's VATSIM events usually, but every now and again it's kind of fun just to get out with no ATC and just fly around. Really, I've been trying to give people a look at this new Australian update in Fussy Pants, but this part of the flight has really not been about that. This part of the flight's just been about people watching me try to remember how to fly this jet, but we'll be hopping in the Twin Otter here in a little bit if you're interested. We'll be down on the ground here at Brisbane and flying around to a couple, 3 or 4 little smaller strips. I don't know that they're all bush strips. Like, I don't know if they're all grass or just small paved, but they just look, it's just kind of a cool little area there, so I thought it'd be fun to kind of fly around. And yeah, so anyway, appreciate you coming by. I think I have everything ready here for descent. Everything is briefed. Anti-ice not needed. QNH 1011. That'll be set under 10,000. And yeah, we're just waiting for top of descent, and then we'll start to head down. You have a love-hate with the Twin Otter, yeah. Yeah. Now that the sounds have been fixed, and the apparently there was some sort of an issue with like the feathering, and so I kind of held off. I sort of do that with the MSFS planes. Like even this plane here, I waited a little bit, like let a couple hot fixes come out, I think I let a system update pass or something, just to make sure that everything got kind of ironed out. And I think I'm glad I did that with the Twin Otter. They fixed the sound. Well, okay. So Kevo, you have to be subscriber to that the sound guy. Oh gosh. FT Sim. I'm trying to find his deal here. Yeah, go here. Spend, subscribe at the lowest level. I think there's like a $1.99 level or something like that, and you'll get access to that. You get access to the sound update. He's basically, what he did is he took the sounds from that Mitsubishi high wing, and just applied it to the Twin Otter. No. I'm sorry. That's for the Metro. Actually, don't know where he got these sounds, but he just did an additional update, and so yeah. Anyway, it's well worth it. He puts out sound pack updates like every week for 2 or 3 planes. It's just like it's money well spent. I've grabbed a couple, 2 or 3. I don't go crazy, but okay? So you've got the sound fix for the Twin Otter already, yeah? With the TSS package. Okay, that might be exactly what it is. But yeah, he did a sound fix for the Metro. Apparently he's got a sound fix. A nice sound fix for the MD-80, and so whoops, sorry about that, guys. There we go. Yeah, so I'm trying to pull up. Here we go. I'll show you kind of what it looks like, just so you guys can check it out. So he's got 18 different things here in Microsoft Flight Sim. 777. Wait a second. Yeah, there's the new one for the Twin Otter. This just came out. Like I saw. Well, this one's saying February 4th, so maybe it's not a new update after all. But if you already have this one, I don't know that that's whatever this is an improvement. But yeah, so it's 18 of them for the for Microsoft Flight Sim. 13 for X-Plane. It's just, and then you can break it down by, you can actually break it down by plane if you want to, and just see, like if your plane's in the list. I'll leave that up there for just another minute there. But what I started out with is he made a nice one for the PC-12 in X-Plane. The Caronato PC-12 just had really limited sounds, and he did an update for that, and that's kind of where I first sort of learned about what he does, and yeah, the rest is history. I actually just keep supporting the guy because I think he's someone worth supporting. He just does good work. But yeah, that gets you whatever the lowest tier is. Whoops, sorry, I'm overspeeding here. That's what you hear in the background. The lowest tier is like basic or something like that, and maybe I can't. Well, my membership. Okay, what do I have here? Yeah, $2 a month. And so I don't get I can't get to every single one of those sounds, but I get to enough of them that it's definitely been worth my $2 a month. So anyway, yeah, if you're interested, he's worth it. Yeah, you can't wait for the PC-12 on Microsoft Flight Sim finally stop flying the TBM. Yeah, I am. I'm excited about the. I'm excited about the just the continued development that they're doing with their planes, and I know there's several of them coming out. Heck, I'm even excited for the Phoenix A320. I tried to download the fly-by-wire, and the thing is so freaking buggy that I deleted it. I couldn't. I see other guys flying it, and they're having a blast. And every time I go in there, I've tried to install it a couple, 2 or 3 times, and it's just like I can't make the nose wheel steering work, and I can't get the throttles to work right, and I don't know. So I'm just kind of giving up on that one. I'll spend my money if I really want an A320, which I don't really want an A320, so it's like it didn't break my heart that it wasn't working. But I really am excited about the PMDG 737. That's going to be a lot of fun. And planes like PC-12, yeah, it's the Milviz 310 has me pretty excited. The 414 Alpha coming out. Wait a second, what? I didn't hear about that. Do you have a link, Kevo? The one that's coming out Thursday that's caught everybody's attention is that MD-11 in X-Plane. I know, Rob, and that was you had really pumped me up for that, and I was really excited. And I know you said you haven't had any trouble with it at all, and I couldn't get the sucker. I couldn't get it to move. I couldn't, and then I couldn't get the throttles to like it wanted to stay in beta range. I had about a half an inch of movement to take me. I was either in beta range or I was in full toga. And I could never get it configured. I'm like, what the heck? So I was bummed. I walked away. I spent a fair amount of time. I got up early Saturday morning because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fly this sucker, man. I had a couple liveries. I was ready to go, and I walked away from that so dang frustrated. About 4 hours later, I'm like, okay, it's not meant to be. So, all right, I'm seeing what you're talking about here. The 414 from Fly Simware. Okay.
Hello, me.
Hey, Conti. Yeah, I was wondering if that's what this was called, the Gold Coast. Can't wait to do some exploring down here a little bit lower and slower. There we go. There's the link. And yeah, welcome, Continuum. Hey, I'm heading. Listen to this. I'm heading to Brisbane. How did I do? How's my Australian? But yeah, just departed Sydney, coming into your stomping grounds here, your neck of the woods, right? Yeah, buddy. All right, and then I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna hop in the Twin Otter, and I'm gonna fly around. This is for anybody that wants to join, by the way. Although I got the message that the multiplayer server was offline, so there you go. But gonna fly to these little airports here and just kind of see what they look like in the new world update. So check out the turbos at night. These ones, they glow red. You talking about this or what? Talking about? Conti's flown to all those. Yeah, cool, man. I'm really excited. I have enjoyed the heck out of. Whoops, pardon me while I overspeed. Oh, and I'm a little bit high too. I should have been at. Crap, I should have been at 11,000. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Let's increase Mr. Rate of Descent. Let's decrease Mr. Speed. And let's pull the altitude back and see how close we can get to 8,000 here. Might be in need of a little 360 there. Hey, Conti, thank you so much. Has a breakfast, breakfast flying. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Conti. Really enjoying your just chatting streams. By the way, I hope you keep those up. They are quite enjoyable. I'm sorry I couldn't stick around a little bit more. I was actually watching your last one at work on my lunch break, and yeah, man, it just made me feel like I was like, I'd love to be there instead of working. But anyway, it was just the next best thing to be in there with you. So yeah. So keep those up. Those are kind of fun. I like that. Meeting your friends. They seem like nice guys and all that good stuff. So all right, you guys, we're gonna be close here, I think, to being 8,000 or better. Now, do I need to? There's nothing funky about. I don't have to put my ILS. Excuse me, my ILS frequency. Yeah, I think I do actually need to put it down here. So, pardon me while I grab this real quickly. We are going to fly the ILS runway 1 right approach. So I need to have this at at 1095. Let's switch that over. Okay, that's good. And then we'll put the approach course of 016 in here in just a little bit. How are we doing? We getting closer? Yeah, we had to go down a little bit more steeper than I normally like to in this plane, but we're doing all right. We're at idle descent right now, and that's probably about as far as I can push the nose down without getting too fast. I am going to have to level off here at 10,000 and get to 250. I guess I could throw the boards out here, couldn't I? Let's just see if we can get her slowed down below 250. Yeah, it's really nice to have some friends that you can hang out with, and I'm hopeful that everything's been restored power-wise and all that stuff to your neighborhood, so you're back doing all your regular things and all that good stuff. I know that was really a terrible deal with all the flooding out there. I hope everybody's is getting back to as normal as you can be, I guess. So Kevo is saying nah to that fly simware one. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I have the fly simware Falcon in back in P3D actually, and I actually kind of liked it. Are they not a very good? Are they not really a very good developer, or sort of what's up with that, Keva? What do I need to know about Fly Simware? This is a pretty area. One day, Continuum. I will be here. I will visit. Oh, you said not of the plane glowing red. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Fly Simware turbo glows at night. Oh, whoa. Okay, cool. Well, that one, I'll be honest with you, that's my kind of plane, but I have totally missed that, and so I'm glad you mentioned that. Thanks for pointing that out. That's really cool. I'm going to keep the descent going down here if I can. Let's mellow it out though. We can kind of go back to a regular descent, and that initial fix needs to be at 3,000. So we're going to go ahead and spin that down, get it set and ready. And we're below 10,000, so I need to change the QNH back to it's down here, right? That's decision height. Yeah, we're just going to use the B key. It's down here somewhere. Heck is it? Oh, there it is, barrow. Okay, I do know how to use this. It'll replace the Seneca easy. Here's the thing about the Seneca though, Kevo, is the Seneca now has it has integration of that TDI GTN 750. So, but I kind of get the feeling that 414 might be like an old school, just steam gauge type of deal. Those are the kind of planes I love the most, are those types. I might vector myself here, guys. I tell you what, 230. I'm not quite at 230. I'm already speeding too much here. I'm getting close. It has it has a 750 NXI option. Okay. Well, maybe it'll be compatible. I mean, that would be really cool. Sometimes it's nice to fly with that fancy schmancy nav unit, but I do really enjoy flying Slant Alpha if I have the opportunity. So I'm going to vector myself because I think I want to intercept over here. So let's go to heading mode. We're slowing down now. We're getting close to where we need to be. Twin 750s. Man. Okay. Well, you've got my attention. So do you think this is a like a custom fly simware 750, or are they going to try to integrate with that TDI? This is kind of a hideous intercept here. Let's come back out just a ways so that we can actually grab this guy on a semi nice intercept angle. Okay, just about to 3,000. Both PMS and TDS, depending on what you want. Oh. All right. Well, it looks like maybe there'll be a couple of aircraft on Thursday that I'll have to justify why I don't want to spend my money, even though I want them both. Conti, are you going to get that MD-11? Gonna pick up that big boy. You and I, we can do cargo hops from Sydney to Sydney to Anchorage or something. All right, you heard it here first. A 16-hour Conti Melvin long haul stream is imminent. It looks pretty awesome, for sure. All right, letting the speed just kind of come off here naturally. What are we checking here? 179, 137, and 129. All right. All right. Brisbane traffic. Qantas 816 is about 20 to the south of the field. We're inbound runway 1 right, Brisbane. You have a few ale horns on the way. That's awesome, dude. I've had to retire mine. I don't know if you heard, but I've had to retire mine because my dishwasher was starting to peel it away, and it had developed a leak. I haven't set my course heading to 16. Vectors to final. Maybe it updated it for me automatically. Did it? I'm so confused. Guys, I'm getting slow. Hold on. Alright. Fly the plane, fly the plane, fly the plane. Wow, did I get slow and pitchy? Like 18 degrees pitchy. Yo. Let's toss a couple notches of flaps out here, see if I can get the nose down. Otherwise, I'm about to stall. 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 Stick shaker coming out. There we go. Now we're doing good. Alright, we're just gonna fly the doggone thing here. Come on. Come on. Forget about it. Ooh, we get to come in kind of like right over the city here, don't we? Or right by the city. Awesome. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, and then we just go from almost stalling to almost overspeeding. Pretty much a professional pilot here, as you could tell. Nothing but the highest caliber in flight simulation. Oh, and how nice! I've got myself a little cloud that's in between me and the airport, so that's even better. Alright, I do have 2 notches of flaps in already, if they're not ripped off by the fact that I went full toga mode there. And I do not have my localizer. Oh, because I think I have to have my nav source set up here. I'm just flying this thing by hand. If I miss, I go missed. I got to turn left heading 045. No, I'm sorry, right hand 046 and climb to 4,000. So that it's a distinct possibility now because of the mess I've made of this arrival. All right. 3rd notch of flaps are out, and the field is on the field's on the right side, I think, right down. I don't know. Uh-oh. Pause. Uh-oh. No. Don't you do it. Ooh, okay, that really worried me there, guys. Holy moly. There's the airport. Airport's right there on my 11 o'clock. Alright, gear coming down. There's a little bit better approach speed. 160. Actually, we can keep coming down here. Flaps full. Landing taxi lights are on. Brisbane traffic. Qantas 816. Short final 1 right. Brisbane. It was a long pause. Yeah, that's the kind of pause you don't come back from usually. I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, I need some more flights in this plane because I did a lot of things wrong here. But that'll have to wait because the turbo Otter the twin Otter, excuse me, is on the ground ready. It's the mechanic has already done the pre-flight walk around. Check the oil, has all the fuel and ready, all that stuff ready to go. We just have to hop in and rock and roll. So if we can get on the ground here successfully, then that's where we're heading to. And I think I need to take a left when I get on the ground. Yeah, the terminal area is on the left. Alright, looking pretty good. Actually looking really good. Somehow. A little bit low. Yeah. A little more than a little bit low. Let's add a little power in here and just see if we can hold it. What do you call this, Conti? Medium rare?
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20.
Floaty, floaty, floaty. Alright, you gotta land at some time here. Alright, well, that was a floater. Holy cow. Don't think the nose is down yet. Okay, reversers. And welcome, welcome to Brisbane, everyone. I think I grabbed some kind of freeware update to this airport, so kind of excited to see. Apparently in Australia, they'd go ahead and just plant trees all over the airport. That must be like an Australian thing or something, but kind of like it. It's a nice effect. All right, we'll go ahead and turn the landing lights off. Brisbane traffic, Qantas 816 is clear of 1 right, Brisbane. Don't have a gate in mind. Ooh, boy, we're stuttery. Stuttery. That has gotten worse for me in System Update 8, by the way. The ground stutters. They started to rear their ugly head in System Update, about System Update 6, and they just have slowly gotten worse for me anyway. And I've even like turned stuff down, and yeah, don't have much luck. All right, here we go. Oh boy, this gate does not appear to be quite lined up with the well, you know what, we'll just do the best we can here. Alright, that'll work. Looks like we got a Neo over there and a DC-6 and another DC-6 and then another couple of CRJs. Cool. Very nice, very nice. Alright, well that was not the cleanest flight in the world, but that's alright too. It doesn't have to always be. Oopsie, that was a talk on it. Here's the part where I'm not going to be able to do it. That's okay. Let's do this. Let's go back to the main menu. That's the problem. Oh, that's the problem with all scenery and you in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm glad I'm not the only one having that problem. So, but yeah, so Conti, I was going back and you kind of mentioned that mine has a leak, although at the top where the beer goes. Yeah, I've got I'm really bummed out. So it's just kind of ornamental now, but it's hard to see on stream, but like both sides have this little crease, and I was really disappointed that it wasn't made by with a genuine Nordic oxen horn. So geez Louise. So yeah, I'm in the market myself maybe for a new one, but it'll always be the first one will always be special. So maybe I'll raffle it off or something for somebody. I don't know. All right, we need this. We need world map. We need Brisbane. And hey, game servers are available. Sweet. Let's see. Do we have any GA? We have a GA spot. GA parking 2. And we're going to go to the twin Otter. Again, if you guys want to join me, we're going to be flying around here in the Brisbane area. And what do I have here? What am I going to use? Probably just this. I don't know if I have anything. I think this is the one I've been flying. I don't think I have anything, Australian related. So, yeah. So I'm on the North Europe server, if that even matters. I'm also connected to VATSIM, and so yeah, let me. I need to change out my throttle quadrant info here, and I will be ready to go. Let me get this started, and I'll post that. I'll post that route again. I got to get that kind of set up in my my sky vector here, so I know where I'm going. Never been really to any of these. I think there was a Red Cliff Airport back in FSX. I think that developer Ants Aussie scenery or whatever. I think he made a Red Cliff that was pretty good, or maybe that's Orbix freeware. I don't know that's the only one of the bunch that sounds familiar, and so I'm looking forward to seeing what this looks like in Microsoft Flight Sim. I might do this, guys, while we're loading. I might take a quick break, and I'll join you right back here in about 2 minutes. So see you in just a sec. Appreciate you letting me take that break there, guys. I needed it. Let's get tracking here. All right. Will I remember how to start this thing? Okay, there we go. We're going to get rid of that. Let's make sure. I love the sounds. Let's make sure we are talking to the right thing here. Go. Flying safe. Go back. Hey, Kevo, just a question about that 414. That's not the same plane that Jerry Wagner flies, is it? All right, so that's not working right. What the? Oh, I picked PC6, I think, instead of twin. Yeah, I bet I did. Yeah, PC6 is not what I want. Or your complex GA. No, I thought I had a twin Otter set. Maybe there it is. Okay. Well, okay. So, Kevo, the reason why I ask is because, like, he's pretty well known in aviation and kind of YouTube aviation culture of being a, let's just say, a less than safe pilot. And so, anyway, he's sort of a little bit of a meme. But hey, the dude's a pilot and he owns his own plane, and so who am I to, to critique? All right, I think I need boost pumps on here. That I do think I need. I think I need battery power. I think I need to check and see if I've got lights on here. Anti-collision, position. I can put the passenger signs on as well. I don't really need the strobes. Oh, they're off. Now they're on. It's weird. Over here you flip them down to turn them on, and over here you flip them up. I can turn the bleed airs on here, even though I don't have anything going just yet. I'll leave this off for now. And if I remember right, you can put the prop levers full forward. And wait a second, did I turn? Yeah, that's on. I did something wrong. I don't have any power. Oh, there we go. Oh, external power. I don't need that. Yeah, I want to be on battery. Sorry. And then the DC master is on. There we go. I believe once this gets up over 11, you can push the power lever to on, basically, and then it'll start to spin up. And there's the sounds. I like it. We're in kind of a weird spot here, guys. Like, I'm not going to do a pushback here, but this is a little bit of a weird spot. I have my collisions turned off, so I'm not super worried about it. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's looking good. Just on. Everything's cranking up. While that warms up, let me put the route in here, guys. So here we are at sunny Brisbane, and we'll probably come back to Brisbane also, you guys. So let's grab the route here. See how we. I think this is in order, like some kind of a logical order here. But let's see. Let's see for reals. So Brisbane to down here to what is this? Dunwich, little 18-mile stretch, and then we buzz back over here to, this is Redcliffe, and then a little short hoppy hop to I can't really see what that says, Caboture, and then up to Caloundra, and then back down here to Brisbane. Maybe what we'll do, we might maybe we'll go up here to Sunshine Coast. This is where my alternate was. I think we will. I think we'll terminate at Sunshine Coast. So what is that? BSU. Why BSU? Then we can just see another airport. Oh yeah, that'll be a cool little route. Very nice, very nice. There you go, there you go. All right, and I can probably go ahead and file this, even though I don't have any ATC. But just in case, we could put that guy. Could put that guy in here. Iowa Scotsman is here. Hello, Iowa Scotsman. Great to see you, sir. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. We're in the Twin Otter. And oh, I just connected with the wrong thing. November 11816. Connect. And we're going to go flight plan. We're going to go VFR today. Technically, what we're going to do is we're going to be going YSSR to YBCG with no alternate. It's almost 2 o'clock. We'll be out of here in the next 10 minutes probably. We'll go 2:15 just to make sure. What is it going to take me? Hour probably, hour and a half to fly around to these. Probably not even that much, but that's fine. This single cruise at about, probably about we'll probably keep it about 150. And my cruising altitude officially, I think we will call this 2,500. Our route is going to be, we're going to just call this northbound, even though the first little spot we're going to go to is actually down to the south. So it's a little white lie, but and then we'll put the old new to airspace, but I know continuum. That should help, right? That should help. There we go. We're all filed up and ready to go. We need to set our transponder. Is it 1200 here or 7000 for VFR? I don't even know. 12? Okay. Alright, there you go. We're sparking ALT mode, and yeah, we're just going to try to fly this baby visually. So we're going to depart to the north, and we've got a pretty short taxi here. My plan is just to kind of flip it around and come off a hotel to Hotel 4 and just take an intersection departure here off of Hotel 4 to the north. Then we'll make a right-hand crosswind departure, and we'll fly out of here on about a 105 over to this first little spot. And I'm guessing that probably the weather is pretty comparable all the way up and down this coast, kind of favoring an approach toward the northeast. So we'll just plan on that everywhere we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright, I'm thinking everything is good as far as that goes. What do my annunciators say here? Generator. Ooh, I got to get my Jennies on. Where are those? Right there. 1 and 2. Thank you, annunciator panel. And this is parking brake, I believe. No, low pneumatic pressure. Oh, as soon as I fire the engines up or rev them up a little bit, we'll be good to go there. Can you hear me okay? Are those engine sounds too loud? Turn them down just a little bit if we need to. I do like the sounds of these babies, so. There we go. We're going to try to miss this guy. Yep. Head over here to hotel. It's actually behind us a little ways, isn't it? Yeah, right there. Either way. Yeah, see, even in this plane, which is not as complex as the CRJ, we're still getting a little bit of that stutteriness. But that's okay, we'll make do. It's kind of early, like it's breakfasty time here, right? Or is it lunchtime now? Where you're at, Conti? Almost lunch, cool. Oh, okay. Alright, we're out here, and this kind of splits. I'm going to hang a left over to Hotel 4, and then I'm going to depart. Northeast bound. There we go. Almost there. We'll get stopped here and make sure we have everything turned on that we need to, lights and all that good stuff. I think I forgot to turn the taxi lights on again. Although not the worst sin in the world since it is daytime out, but we'll get strobies going and all that good stuff so that we can be seen in the air. Make our radio calls and we'll be out of here. Alright, taxi, pitot heat can come on, the strobe lights are on, bleed airs are on, all this stuff is okay here. Emergency light needs to be armed. Okay, I can hear the pneumatic, yeah, I think that's the pneumatic pump firing. I think everything else is pretty well ready to go. I don't know the ins and outs of this plane too well, but I do just fun to fly. So we'll go flaps 10, I think, for departure. That'll be good to go here. Brisbane traffic, Twin Otter, November 11816 is going to depart runway 1 right. It'll be an intersection departure from Hotel 4. Will be a right-hand VFR crosswind departure, Brisbane. Longest radio call of the night. What did you say, Downwind Sim? If I have to take a breath while I'm making the radio call, it's too long. I think I had to take 2 breaths there. All right, here we go. 105 heading. I should have set that. Let me set that here before I go any further. Yeah, 105. The only thing that has better pneumatic pump sounds is the Saab. Love the Saab's pneumatic pump sounds. There we go. 105. That's a rough heading. Okay, we're not accounting for wind, and we're down here south of the equator too, so things rotate clockwise and all that good stuff. But we'll see if we can figure it out. Final is clear. Runway's clear. We got some trees. Maybe pushing our luck a little bit here, aren't we? That's all right. I think we'll be fine. Takeoff power set. We're about 90 to get out of here. There's airspeed. There's touchy rudder pedals. 80. V1 VR. Ah, piece of cake. Piece of cake, baby. Positive rate. Flaps are coming up. And away we go. Conti, where do you live in relation to this this airport, by the way? Brisbane traffic, Twin Otter 816 is turning right crosswind. We'll be departing the area to the southeast, Brisbane. Conti's probably trying to get his own stream set up here, so I understand, man, if you're busy and doing your thing. But I just was wondering, roughly, like where do you live in relation to the airport? Just in the city. If you can see the city center, well, we're VFR, man. We make our own rules, baby. Let's go fly over the city center. We'll check out. Conti will be out probably in his on his deck cooking a hamburger or something. Pull back on the RPMs here a little bit. Alright, so I'm thinking if you're saying city center, you're kind of talking about like the general location of these tall buildings, right? That's sort of what you're thinking, or what you're telling me. Probably tell me the name of all these bridges and stuff. I am impressed with Asobo's work of you know, what this continent looks like, and we've flown basically. Oh no, okay, hold off. I'm not turning off programmetry. Gateway Bridge here, then the Story Bridge once we get by the city. Okay, nice. Take a look at that. Yeah, so I mean they've done some work there. That looks really nice. That's well rendered. Kevo's echoing those same thoughts. But yeah, we started out sort of on the western side of the continent. Actually, Continuum gave us some really nice CRJ routes to start things off here, to start the tour off. And we flew basically out to the west coast, and then we kind of flew down along the southern part, found a few smaller airstrips, as well as you know, some nice mid-sized airports. Then we ended up going down into Tasmania for a little while. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that more than I thought. That's a really neat country, really neat area. I have my building. I think I lost my building data here, guys. Hold on. I think I lost my programmetry here. I think they bumped me off here, maybe. Nope, it's still on. Did I get not nudged down here? Buildings are still on high. That doesn't look as these buildings don't look quite as good as normal. Those look okay, but those other houses and stuff were looking a little mushy. All right, here we go. City center. This is Continuum's neighborhood, and just look for Barbecue Grill Smoke, and you'll see where he's at. And you're right down here, the hustle and bustle. It's a really nice pub called the Breakfast Crick Hotel. Oh yeah, just where the water turns, just right over there, huh? Cool. Very nice. Oh, there's that Stony, what'd you call that? The Stony Gate Bridge? Story Bridge, sorry, Story Bridge. Ah, really nice, really nice. Looks like a beautiful city. Little private helipads up there, I'm sure. I've got a 3080 Kevo, and yeah, it treats me well. It really does. Although I'll be honest with you, that's probably where Conti played high school rugby, or Aussie rules football. Brisbane High. But yeah, it's been good. Although it's funny just how fast everything starts to show its age. Like this graphics card's just a bit over a year old now, and I'm already having to start to back off with some of the settings just because some of those add-ons are you know, they're just becoming more and more GPU hungry. But overall, I've been very, very happy with it. I had to I pretty much had to sell one of my kids to get it, but you know, he was already in his 20s, so you know, his time with me was pretty much up anyway. So I figured I'd get a couple thousand for him, and was probably a pretty good deal all the way around. I don't have to feed him anymore, so yeah. Well, yeah, you know. Yeah, those buildings down there, though, they look kind of mushy. Like that's not the usual. Maybe here in the city, they're just so much of that. See, some of it's kind of rendering in there. I don't know. Generally speaking, it's pretty tough to complain too much about the world in fussy pants. Alright, well, we're not quite gonna be, we'll be pretty close to still being on that 105. We'll just start heading that way, guys, and I will, in the meantime, yeah, I'll just kind of have my ducks in a row here. We're going to Dunwich. Yeah, 105 is what I have on Sky Vector. 18 nautical miles. We could tune in. We do have the Brisbane VOR. If we really wanted to, we could tune that guy in and see how far away we are and all that good stuff. But I think what we'll do is just try to fly. It's just right. It's this island that you see at our 12 o'clock. So even if we're not right on the dot as far as the heading, I think we'll be able to find it. And if we don't, then we can tune in the VOR. We really could use that Brisbane VOR to find all of these little airports. Should maybe set my my sim weather to clear so you guys can see around. It's really defeats the purpose to be in the clouds here, I guess, but I always suppose we could get down a little bit lower here. It doesn't look like we have a whole lot of terrain issues to worry about. That cool little boating community. That's pretty awesome. So it's getting to be it's getting to be fall, kind of in your neck of the woods, right, Conti? Starting to cool off a little bit. Maybe trees are starting to change, leaves are starting to change, that kind of stuff. Nice. Do you get a lot of snow here with being on the East Coast in the wintertime? Or is it more of a like a rainy kind of winter climate? Zero snow here? Okay. Oh, that's cool. All these little communities built around these little inlets. Nice. This is a pretty good plane as far as being high wing, but like the visibility is still not that great. I should have probably picked the 170 or the 152 or something. Oh well. Alright, making our way over here, looking for, I'm assuming this is going to be another sort of, well, I need to be more lined up with this little island here, so I'm going to turn slightly. back to the north. But I'm assuming that all the runways here are going to kind of have that north-south, probably more accurate, the northeast to southwest sort of arrival. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is this. Let's spin this to like a heading of a 010. That's what we were at Brisbane. That'll give us a rough idea of sort of what I'm imagining the runway orientation is going to be like. Dunwich traffic, Otter 11816 is about 3 miles to the west of the field at 2000. We're going to overfly and into our left-hand pattern, landing back to the north. It's 15. Oh, okay. 15 and 33. Okay, very good. So that's a little bit more of a 45 than I was thinking, but first things first, let's try to find it. First time ever. I'm excited. And they nail the color of the water. Holy cow. Good fishing around here, I'm assuming. Probably a lot of commercial fishing, but like the average Joe could rent a boat, go out and have a good time. I'm assuming. Alright, let's. I'm worried I'm going right over the top of it here. Oh, yep, sure enough. Okay, we're going to overfly this, and that looks to me like an airport. Yeah, oh, this is going to be a cool one. Alright, very good. So, not really sure the traffic pattern here, but we're going to go ahead and just make a little right hand 270. Done with traffic. Otter 816 is on the right, downwind, landing to the north, Dunwick 15. So we'll be pretty close with the heading of 010. Let's go ahead and start to slow things down. Not going to have the field in sight here very well, am I? Probably should have just came all the way around and flew a left-hand pattern. Yeah, there are some hills, a little bit of hills here, so let's keep it at about 1,000 feet. Yeah, we have no idea where the field is now. Right there, yeah. Oh, you scared me, Betty. I'm gonna take this downwind out here a little bit, and just so I have time to turn around. Does this island have a name, Conti? Or is this just kind of part of the Gold Coast? Stradbroke Island. Ah, very cool. Oh, they're doing some mining or something over here. Some construction work. Alright, I think we're probably far enough we can turn inbound here. Dunwich traffic. Otter 816 is inbound, landing back runway 15. Dunwich. Dunwich. I think it's Dunwich. Probably mispronouncing that. Yeah. I've also climbed here to about 1,000 feet too high, I think. So I'm in the clouds. And yeah, probably right behind that cloud is what I'm looking for. Where the heck are you? Where are you? I've lost my airfield. I have lost my airfield. Looks like we're going to be flying this, maybe doing a left-hand pattern if I can find it again. Yeah, no idea where we're at. Oh, there it is. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Notch of flaps. Dunwich traffic. Otter 816 short final. 15 Dunwich. Sorry, 35. 33 Dunwich. Oh, I was thinking 15. We're going to be landing into the wind. Ooh, there were some bumpity bumps. Yes, we do have reversers, and they do come in handy. Alright, fully configured flaps. Speed looks good. Continuing.
Zinc rate 100. 50. Zinc rate 30. 20. 10.
Hey, baby. Alright, welcome. You know, I mean, hey, it's not much, but it's just here in the default, so you can't beat that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Stradbroke Island, welcome everybody. This is Dunwich Field, Yankee Delta Uniform November, and I almost feel like we could make a short field takeoff right there, but we won't push it. We'll back taxi. Dunwich traffic. Otter 816 on the back taxi, runway 33, Dunwich. Okay, so next we're going to Redcliffe, and oh, Conti's just posted a video. Cool, go check that out, you guys. This is the field in real life. Nice. Just looks kind of hot and dry, and a little quick little clip. Is this you landing out here? I hope. I'm loading it up here. Oh, it's an Aero Commander. Oh, no way. Okay, I've got that queued up. I'll have to watch that when I get done tonight. Thank you for sharing that. Appreciate that. And I will happily share that on my Discord feed also, because I think people would get a kick out of it. Okay, let's get down here to the end. There are some little markers, so nobody's inbound. I haven't heard anybody talking to me on the comms anyway. Turn around, we'll get ready for the next leg. Volume warning, perhaps. Okay. Roger. Okay, so we are going to be heading up to Redcliffe. So I am seeing a course of about 303. We'll be flying basically right back past the airport. Now, if we were truly doing this, we probably would be smart to be out here just a little bit, so that we can stay underneath the airspace here. Conti, would the rule be? Am I reading this correctly? I need to be either below 1,000 or above 1,500 here to be legal. This is probably a fun place just to watch people come and go. I'd love to get some idea of VFR rules in Australia, because I just don't know really any of them. We're going to plan this. We're going to plan 2,500 since we're heading back to the west, and we're going to try to go out here on about a 315 heading, just to stay clear of that airspace. So let's spin this guy back. I'm hoping it's okay. I'm hoping it's still, well, maybe this you could help me with. Is it still even numbered altitudes as you're heading westbound? And oh, you think those are the lower limits? Okay. I'm not going to use this, but I'll just set it as a reminder. So like 2,500, 4,500, that's your VFR westbound, and then odd numbered when you're going eastbound. Is that consistent with the US? Awesome. Okay. Dunwich traffic. Otter 816 is departing runway 33. Will be left-hand crosswind departure back to the northwest, Dunwich. All right, here we go, guys. Set the power. Whoa. Red line. Sorry about that. Engines. There we go. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive. V1 and VR. Up and away. Get out here to a safe altitude. There is a little bit of hilly terrain here. It's kind of sneaky. Oh, nice little resort town or something over there too. Cool. Let's make the turn. We'll head that way. Clean the flaps up. Beautiful. Alright, 315-ish is where we're heading, kinda, sorta. And we're just gonna sort of, now I instantly regret setting that altitude, because we're gonna be getting that stupid altitude horn. We're gonna spin that sucker right back down to nothing. I don't want to have to listen to that. Okay, away we go. Just look at the colors of the water there. Holy cow. Wow. Like I can just feel the shark trying to bite my leg off just looking at that. That's so cool. I'm going to do this. I am going to set the autopilot just because I want to look around. Let's get the engine pulled back a little bit here. We don't need to be setting any land speed records. Engage, heading, and altitude. That's close enough. Okay, let's hop outside. We'll just look around. I mean, that's incredible. Really well done. Very lucky to fly around here, Conti. Yeah, you are, man. So if you're flying out to these smaller airstrips and stuff, are you doing like and maybe you can't say, and that's fine if you can't. Are you doing like charter type operations? You know, flying folks to this little resort, this little fishing village, and here and there, or what's that like for you? That's really cool. Like I said, if you can't share, yeah. Oh, only time I ever flew out here was for fun. Okay, gotcha. Well, that's even better then. That's even better. Alright, how are we doing here? Engines are all looking good. Like I said, this little guy, I mean, it can get going a little bit. You know, it's fairly well. The power's pretty good, and yet it can stop on a dime. I really like this little plane. We're getting a trim in motion. You have to just kind of, with the autopilot on, it just kind of keeps trimming you here and there and everywhere. Aerosoft kind of reminds me of what, or kind of makes me think of what Coronado could have been if Joe No hadn't left, or they at least kept him for like 2 more years. Because this is definitely not a study level aircraft, but it is. It has enough depth of systems, and like it's just a little bit deeper and more, I don't know, interesting is the right word, but it just feels like a little bit richer add-on than you get with most Coronado planes. Some of the Coronado planes I have, you could tell Thranduil Joe did some work on them. Yeah, I do like the Aerosoft stuff. My favorite Aerosoft plane actually was back in P3D. It was the DC-8. I absolutely loved that plane. It was one amazing aircraft. Yep. Yeah, that was, I mean, I think Downwind Sim and I talked a little bit about that, Conti, about how, you know, his split from Coronado really like it just helped in so many ways. I mean, it didn't really change what Coronado was doing per se, although you might argue, yes, to their detriment. Some might argue that their later planes that they've put out here are not the best, but they're a volume business, right? I mean, their business model is based on production of a lot of airplanes in a fairly short amount of time. Whereas Thranduil, you know, they've taken a little different approach. They're producing fewer planes at a quite a high level. They've got they're the ones working on the Falcon. Is that right? Is that what he's working on next? No, that's Aerosoft or Aerobasque. Sorry. Thranduil's next plane though is interesting. I'm forgetting what is he working on? Okay, I think we're well north of the airfield here, so I'm going to start to turn. And what we want to do is fly just past this point, and then the little Red Cliff Airport's right in there. And I'm going to go ahead and disengage the autopilot here, and we'll start to kind of make our turn around. Does anybody know what is Thranduil's next project? It was something I remember looking at going, oh yeah, heck yeah. Oh, it's the Caravan. The Caravan. That'll be a fun one. Yep. Totally agree. Totally agree. For those of you, by the way, if you don't know Continuum, Well, you probably know his stream and all that, unless you've been living under a rock. But what you need to know about Continuum is he's a really bad friend when it comes to add-ons, because he flies them, and it makes me want to buy them. So yeah, just use caution with Continuum there. No, just kidding, Conti. Alright, here we go. This is the Red Cliff area, and I am thinking, there we go with the altitude alert again. Let's get rid of you. I'm thinking we just need to locate the field here. Red Cliff traffic, Twin Otter 11816. It's approximately 2 miles east of the field inbound. We do not have the field in sight. We're going to overfly at 2000 Red Cliff. Based off of what I'm seeing on Skyventure, this might be our airstrip right here. So is this a little different runway orientation? Again, I think the winds are sort of favoring a northeasterly approach, or at least an approach to the north if possible. But this looks much more like an east-west looking runway, if this is in fact our spot. Now guys, some of these airports might be available on the TO, or they may even be some payware versions of them. But everything I'm flying today is just it's just system update or world update Australia. Yeah, okay, so holy cow. Which way am I going to land? Well, I'm going to land back toward the ocean, because that's kind of what I think the wind is coming kind of down off the ocean. It'll be a little bit of a crosswind. We'll see if we can see a windsock down there. Which way is your barbecue grill smoke blowing, Conti? Boy, I'm not seeing anything. I don't really even know. This is probably like runway 6. Red Cliff traffic. Otter 816 on the left, downwind runway 6. Red Cliff. Alright, let's level off. We're at 1000. That's going to be pretty close to pattern altitude. We're kind of a little too far past, honestly. Flaps 10. Red Cliff traffic, Otter 816 is left base to final runway 6, Red Cliff. It's going to be a pretty tight turn here, guys, because we were really close. No power on stall, please. Let's keep the power in here. Don't mind. And, oh, that wasn't awful. We're low, but rollout wasn't too bad. Okay, second notch of flaps. We've got plenty of runway here. I think we're going to just go 2-notch landing. Try to get back on track. Yep, I could feel the crosswind there. There's the windsock. Total crosswind landing here. Continue. Yep, no good way to land here today, I guess. Skinny little runway.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10,
Kick the tail out. Yeah. Wish my rudder pedals weren't so dang sensitive. Just feel like I can't even move them like a fraction of an inch without them deflecting like 30 degrees. I need to figure that out. Alright, you guys, welcome to Redcliffe. Beautiful little airport here, holy moly. I think this was a freeware one that was available in Orbix for FSX or P3D. Let's back taxi here and get back down. Got a couple more to visit here yet, and then we'll call it a night. We're going to end up at Gold Coast Airport. So I think we have two more of these little smaller strips to visit. And this is cool. Maybe I did do maybe this is an add-on, a freeware. I don't think so. I think I left them all as they were. Do you remember there, Conti, by chance, like what you did with the curves? I think I just have mine pretty much straight across, like just a diagonal line. Well, if you ever remember and don't mind, I would love a screenshot and see what yours look like, because I just like literally feel like I could barely touch the rudders, and it's just like insane deflection. Alright, Kevo, man, thank you so much for coming by. It was a pleasure to meet you, and look forward to chatting with you more later on. Have a good rest of your Tuesday, and maybe we'll see you on Thursday. Maybe we'll see you on Sim Caesar's channel. Alright guys, let's do this now. Jumping back in. Here we are, Redcliffe. So we've got now whatever this is, little Caboture Private. I think what I might do here, since this is just a short little knock, is just a quick touch and go, and then we'll head on up here to Calandra, and then we have one more into the Sunshine Coast. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good plan, I think. So Taco Tuesday, yeah, buddy, that's what I'm talking about. I've got a really good friend that just recently passed away, a coaching friend, and he absolutely loved Taco Tuesdays. We called him, his first name was Ron. So we have this oh, you didn't see that. This is what we're doing. We have this taco restaurant called Taco John's, but of course we called it Taco Ron's, and that's what we did on Tuesdays. I should have done Taco Tuesday today just in his honor. That was a pretty tough loss. It was kind of a tough winter. Alright, so there you go. That's what we're going to go up here, touch and go, and then continue northbound. So I am setting my heading bug for 320. Kind of a left-hand crosswind departure. We're not going to go very high because it's only 900 miles, and touch and go, and then we'll be northbound, just kind of up the coast here to Calandra. Right. Redcliffe traffic, Otter 816 on the back taxi. I don't remember what runway. Redcliffe. Watch, this will be the one time that somebody checks in. It was runway 35 on the other end, so no, it couldn't have been 35 because we're facing 35. Alright, no one's coming there. runway 7. And Redcliffe, Otter is back taxiing runway 7, Redcliffe. Yep, there's Mr. Windsock. He's nobody's friend today. We will take our extra footage here since we're down here. Flaps 10 departure. Left-hand turnout. Kind of almost be like a left-hand downwind departure, really. These textures look pretty nice. This looks like maybe it's more of an updated scenery. I'll have to look when I get on the ground up there at Gold Coast. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Lights on, flaps 10. Prop lever full forward. See if we can be a little bit more gentle on the engines this time. Power set. Crosswind is crossing. A little bit of a left-hand aileron in there. E1 and VR. See you, Redcliffe. That was fun. Okay, no traffic out there. We can make that left-hand turn. Redcliffe traffic. Otter 816 is on the left-hand downwind departure, northbound, Redcliffe. Again, let's keep it, let's keep it like, let's go like DHC2 beaver height here. Let's go like 800. Just keep it real slow. Keep it in flaps range. Whoops, overcooked it. Overcooked it. Tuba Fight is here. Ben, how are you? Great to see you, man. We're over here flying around in Australia, just north of Brisbane. We've been visiting some of the smaller airports. We had a fun little CRJ flight from Sydney up to Brisbane, and we were lucky enough to have Continuum join us. This is his neck of the woods, and he's been kind of our unofficial tour guide today, so nice to see you, sir. I see that you big news for Symphony Air. Is that right? You've expanded your operations to include Canada now. That's awesome. That's awesome. Way cool. Oh, Fixie! Doggone it, man! First of all, I can't believe I forgot. That's so cool. Have you posted any pictures of this little four-legged co-pilot? I got to see this dog, man. I forgot today was today, Brett. I totally apologize. Probably got another 30 minutes. Very cool. Cup of coffee. All right, thank you for doing that, Fixie. That's so awesome. Is this our airport? No. Yes, maybe. Stand by. Here I am, being not very good in the chat again. Is that? No, that's not it. That's not it. No. Airspeed's good. We're just keeping it nice and slow. 800 feet. Coming in low over the deck. I'm just going to double check and make sure that's not. No, that's not. That's just sort of a cleared out area. Really should probably have some trees over there, but that's okay. I don't think we've quite gone 8 miles yet. I can't wait to see, Brett. That's so cool. I've got mine are set to be due to come home like I think middle of next month, like the Ides of April. Ooh, we've got some terrain up here. The Brisbane Mountains or something to that effect, I'm thinking here. Gosh, this is a pretty area. Lots of trees and lakes and rivers. And of course, you got the ocean. Kind of drifted off my course here a little bit. Looks like, oh, Glass House Mountains. Looks like I need to kind of stay along the river here. If I'm looking at, and I apologize for keeping, giving you guys a seizure by my looking around. Oh, that might be it over there. That might be it over there. I'm trying to look at my Navigraph or my Sky Vector while I fly this thing. What is that? Is that something? That looks like it's too far away from the river. Yeah, that's nothing. That's just some farmer or something over here. Okay, let's get. It's close to the river. That much I do know. It's on this side, the north side, or the I guess it'd be the east side of the river. Ooh, there it is. There it is. Caboteur. I don't know how to say this. Caboteur traffic. Otter 816 is a mile east of the field. Touch and go and VFR departure northbound. Caboteur. Small group of mountains in a national park area. Oh, hey, how cool. The Glass Mountains. Okay, let's get some flaps in. 2 notches of flaps here for my touch and go. Fast. Hold on. Slow down. Slow down. Alright, keep it out of the trees, please. Is this a runway? This looks weird. Like, this might be the runway. What is this? I don't know how this is rendered. Yeah, like I landed one time what I thought was a runway and it was a ditch full of water. That's kind of what this looks like here. Yeah, that looks like a ditch full of water. Or is that... It's that pavement. What is that? Oh, this is a mess is what it is. Oh, there's planes there. I think this is actually... I don't even know. We're going to low pass this is what we're going to do here. Yep, there's runway markers. I must be... So, oh, that's a taxiway is what it is. Well, we're gonna low pass this baby. I'm gonna fly a little 360. Caboture traffic. Otter 816 is climbing out. We're gonna make a left hand counterclockwise 360 around the airfield at 800 feet. Caboture. 2 crossing grass runways. Oh, very nice. Okay, let's get a bird's eye view of this place. If we're able. Let's see if we can climb up a little bit here and just take a peek. Now we're super slow. Pull flaps up. Let's get some power set here. McDonald's next to the airport. Oh, okay. So, like it looks to me like it's rendered a paved over the top of the grass strip. Oh, that's a shame. But there's one of them, and so that probably what we were approaching there was the same thing, only the other way. Yeah, that one doesn't look so nice, I guess, but you know, it's kind of the way it goes. So, yeah, that's exactly what's happened there. Is they put the default pavement over the grass runway. Quarter pounder's a quarter pounder, buddy. Alright, so we're Bixie was hoping for something more climactic. Okay, yeah. Alright, we're out of here northbound, and what we want to do is, we kind of want, I kind of want to go check out the Glass Mountains now that we're here. You know, My flaps cleaned up, they're cleaned up. RPMs are pulled back, I'm not blowing the engines up. Hope my fuel's doing okay. I haven't checked my fuel in a while. Oh, we've got all kinds of fuel. All kinds of fuel. That's me in a nutshell. I would not say that, Conti. Alright, so little national park over here. These little small mountains. Some beautiful lookouts and areas to drive around there, I bet. Alright, we're going to do this again, guys. Engage, altitude, hold, and heading mode. Just for a little bit here so we can kind of hop outside and look around.
Feels good to mingle with these laid-back country folk, don't it, Harry? I like it a lot.
What an interesting little mountain formation. I wonder, like, is this like a little volcanic area, or what's the story behind these glass mountains there, Conti? A railroad track or something there. Beautiful train ride. Oh, I bet. Get yourself up in the dining car, a viewing car or something, and just sipping on some red wine while you're traveling through the glass mountains. Can't beat that with a bat. This looks like some kind of a little vineyard or something there. Oh, that's pretty dang cool. Yeah, you can tell the vegetation's not quite right there based on what that looks like.
Good job.
Yeah, man, this is cool. This is really cool. This isn't that far north of where you live, right? This is only half an hour, 45 minutes maybe north of town there. I'm thinking this is probably where Conti took his date on Friday night, just to kind of, you know, drive her around and, you know, show her the romantic vistas Yeah, about 40 minutes. That's nice. Nice, very nice. Is there something on top of that? Probably just a tree. Yeah. Huh. Cool. I'm guessing that these probably aren't covered up like this with trees in real life. Or are we not quite to the Glass Mountains yet? Is that more out on the distance there? Alright, I actually got to turn back and get going closer to the coastline. Oh, that's them. Okay, cool. Alright, let's make our turn here, guys, and Lord only knows. Mountains is a very loose term in Australia. I think I might have to. I'm cheating here a little bit, guys. I'm looking at my moving maps here. I think I need to turn almost due eastbound. Here's what I'll say about that, Conti, is growing up, I consider myself, I'm not a mountain man because I don't live in a cabin, but like I grew up in the mountains basically my whole life, and mountains are whatever they are, man. They can be the Glass Mountains here, or they can be the Wind River Mountains where I live, or they can be the Swiss Alps or the Ozarks, Appalachians, whatever, man. Mountains are mountains, and they're powerful spiritual places. Wherever they're at, man, they're a gift from God. He puts them there for a reason. I'm trying to figure out how I could do that and still have high-speed internet. Like, is that a conflict in terms? I like that idea myself, but I also like to be. I don't know. I'd miss Flight Sim. I would, and my wife would miss Netflix. All right, I think we're getting up here. We may just touch and go this bad boy too, and just try to head in. We've been going for about 3 hours here, and unfortunately, I do have to work tomorrow. Getting close to spring break, though, guys, and so remember, spring break. I've got a giveaway, and I do. I'm close to having a date for that. I've got, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on. Probably go on my Thursday stream next Thursday, not this coming Thursday, but. I'll get the official word out here. Well, maybe tonight, honestly, when I'm done streaming. But yeah, it'll be a $25 gift card, and I'll let you know what you need to do to have a chance to win that. What I'd really like to do is just fly the Twin Otter around Australia for the rest of the flipping night, but got a little bit of work left to do yet before spring break, so. I tell you what, Conti, when you come and visit, I'll take you to a few spots where there's places available for a guy to just live off the land if he wants. Milo! Great to see you, sir. Happy Tuesday. I'm out of ale juice. Milo, we just flew, by the way, up in the Idaho area, and we featured one of your sceneries in our last Bush League Backcountry Fly-In. We flew up there to Lower Loon and had a heck of a lot of fun up there. So greatly appreciate the work that you've done in backcountry scenery and X-Plane. I want you to know it's still being enjoyed by the Bush hooligans. I hope you make it, and Conti, I hope I do. Honestly, I do hope that I have a chance to see it, man. Uh-oh. Loon. Oh, that's a bullying term. Okay, yeah, not really, but thanks anyway. Lower Loon is default Asobo. Yeah, no, I'm talking X-Plane, buddy. But apparently you've made it also in Microsoft Flight Sim. Cool. But yeah, we flew it in X-Plane. And it still looks awesome. Did a really good job of that. By the way, April 1st, speaking of, April 1st, I believe, is a Monday. No, April 4th is a Monday. Sorry. And that's our next Bush League Backcountry Fly-In. So would love to see you all there. We'll have details in the Downwind Sim Discord. I think there's my airport. I have no idea which one we're coming to here, so I'm not even going to make a radio call. We're just going to go in. We're just going to pretend we're a Piper Cub with no radio, no transponder. Touch and go, and just keep heading north up to Gold Coast. But anyway, plan for, if you don't mind, if you don't have anything going on Monday the 4th, coming and flying around. We'll be in the mountains of Montana, and we found a half a dozen strips that we think you're going to like. We'll have the information available here pretty soon. Probably next week sometime. Toward the end of next week, we'll have the information available on the downwindsim.com website. But that's open to anybody and everybody. And we do a lot of that bush flying type of stuff. And oftentimes we include freeware scenery updates to some pretty cool little bush locations. This is kind of a neat little strip here. Yeah. I'm adding some power. Too much power. My touch and go work needs work. There, we're down. This is a cool little place. Pretty well modeled, it looks like. Kind of has that default, everything looks like a two-story apartment building look, but the rest of it looks pretty cool. Nice. Am I streaming on your birthday on the 28th? Awesome, Ben. We should have a special celebration. Maybe that'll be giveaway night. Is that a Thursday? What day is that? In fact, you know what, Tuba? We're gonna call it right there. Giveaway night, March 28th. I'm gonna make it official once we get on the ground here. All right, heading to Sunshine Coast, guys. I'm looking at Sky Vector. It's 3:45, heading for 12 miles. Oh, Monday, March 28th. All right, so I need to look at that. I'm going to have the junior first officer that night. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to rethink that. We need to do something, though, man. We need to celebrate. Okay, where's 3:45? All right, we're on our way. pick up the flaps. Here I'm doing like 90 knots. I think my grandson's going to be here over the weekend, and then I think he heads back down to his mom and dad's. We're going to borrow him for about 4 days, and then ship him back home on Tuesday, I think. So I will probably still stream though, so maybe we'll just make it happen. I don't know. I'm undecided now that I have the new information there from you, Ben. Okay, right. It's kind of right. Looks like it's like right up here. I see this little inlet, this little cove area. So let's back it off here. Sunshine Coast traffic. Otter 816 is 5 miles south of the field inbound, landing to the north. Sunshine Coast. Alright, all we gotta do is find it, guys. We were talking about that. Tuba Flight is that 414? Is that the plane that Jerry Wagner flies? Do I need to start calling you Pilot Jerry Wagner? Is he secretly your aviation hero, Ben? Do I have your strips in this area, Milo? I do not. You know, that was really dumb of me. I should have reached out to you and asked about that. No, but part of this, Milo, was I wanted to show everybody what the default world, the improvements look like, and so I did kind of just go basically other than I think I did grab Brisbane, but I will check it out. If Milo, if you have a link, I would love I mean, you're encouraged to share that. I would love to share that with the folks here, and I would definitely be interested in checking it out, and that might help me plan future flights. Okay, we're just right over the top of this little waterway, guys, and I think maybe I was a little bit more than 5 miles out. You've never heard of this Jerry person? Okay, well, that's actually a good thing. Does anybody know who I'm talking about with Jerry Wagner? Milo's sharing his link. Very cool. Thank you for that, Milo. It's cool stuff, everybody. So if you don't have that, I'm gonna click on that and have that open in a separate window. I'm trying to look and do both things here, but Milo's a guy that's really put together some fantastic small airport sceneries. He's our kind of person. He's a hooligan through and through. But if somebody could post a link, if you know who Jerry Wagner is, and first payware, doggone it. Ah, very good. I'm looking forward to checking it out. If you do a Google search or a YouTube search for Jerry Wagner, you'll see who we're talking about. And again, he's a colorful character. I will say that. He's an entertaining guy. He's a guy that has a lot of confidence in his flying ability, which none of those things are bad. I'm not saying that. But he's done a few, I guess, questionable things in his airplane, and again, which is not that anyone is perfect, but like he posts that stuff like on YouTube, and so he's taken some criticism for that, because some of the stuff is
What culture? Pop culture.
yeah, not necessarily what you want to be promoting as far as safe aviation practices. Let's see, Cloud Savag is coming along for the ride here, the final approach. Thank you, Cloud. Appreciate you hopping in. We're here approaching Gold Coast Airport. And keep stalling. There we go. We've had a really a fun night flying up the Gold Coast and seeing some different airfields. It was kind of cool to have Continuum here. Conti has flown to each one of these in real life, which is awesome. And then we had Milo Sanks join us here late, and he actually has a bunch of airports in this area, kind of an Aussie mega pack. So you're coming away with some local course knowledge and some pretty cool scenery.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Down we go. Oh, it was a little bit of a crosswind. Oh boy, it was almost a good landing. I just had way more of a crosswind than I thought I did. Is there an exit off of this guy? Looks like it might be a back taxi situation here. We'll do it. Sunny Coast. Okay, Sunny Coast. All right. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, and let's get out of the way here. I think this is our nearest taxiway, and I am guessing that we need to take a right here. Yeah, it looks like kind of the ramp parking terminal area. It might be one of those airports that has GA on one side and commercial on the other. I'm not sure. My first time ever visiting here, so we're just going to pull out and call it good. All right, two pretty nice airplanes. The Coronado, the CRJ from Aerosoft, and then the I think I said the Twin Otter from Aerosoft. Actually, that's not who makes this plane, is it? Who makes this plane? I've totally spaced out who makes this plane. This isn't Milviz. They make the Porter. Who the heck makes this plane? Cloud's getting a speed warning, but it's doing 200 still. It's your pitot tubes. Are they iced up? Maybe or something weird. Were you getting some weird readout? Alright, well this will work. Here, let's pull the parking brake out and let's start to work to get stuff shut off here. Go ahead and take the condition levers, throttle cut off. Whoop, let's leave those where they're at. Let things spin down here. We can turn the booster pumps off. We can come up here and I never did turn the bands on there. Sorry if you guys got a little warm. Off, 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 off. Bust ties. Yeah, Jenny's can come off. De-icer boots. You know, those stayed off. Emergency lights disarmed. All right, the rest of that looks good. And off and off. Leave her back. Oh, did we clean up the flaps? No, we didn't. I don't know if we can do that without any hydraulic power. Probably not. Yeah, nope. No. Well, that'll be for the next guy to to sort out. But anyway, all right, you guys. Well, yeah, really fun evening. Here's what we did. Here's our route, you guys, just so you can see. Whoops, that was earlier. Where are we? We're over here, Australia. Hopefully it mapped it so we can kind of see where we flew. And yeah, it did for the most part. We flew Sydney kind of up here to Brisbane in the CRJ, and then yeah, here's where we were. We went over here to this little North Stradbroke Island and visited Dunwich. They came up here. It didn't really register. This was Redcliffe. Yep, Redcliffe Aerodrome. That was a nice one. We did a little touch and go here at well, actually we did a low pass here at Calbiture. That was the only airport that really wasn't well rendered in the default. We should have maybe come over here. What was this one? I don't know what that is. Then we buzzed up here past the glass mountain. Look at that, Conti, Mount Birwa. Conti's out of here. He missed that. So anyway, the Glass Mountains, which was pretty darn cool. Conti, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate that. And it's great to have you as a tour guide. And we did this little touch and go here at Caloundra. I'm mispronouncing that, I know, but and then we just kind of buzzed up the coast here, and yeah, we found Sunshine Coast Airport. Sorry, I had Gold Coast in my mind, but Sunshine Coast Airport, really nice looking little place here. So all in all, yeah, a nice night, and you can kind of see what we've done here, a little bit out here, a little bit down here in the Tasmania area, and kind of up the east coast here. The goal is to just kind of keep heading up the east coast and either pop over to Papua New Guinea and then up through the Philippines, or we might try to kind of come over here and work our way up Malaysia, or take a look at Indonesia. But ultimately what I'd like to do is just kind of fly all the way up here and just kind of keep working my way across over to Alaska. I also have a plane in South America that I've been slowly bebopping up here, and I've made it up here to Panama City. It didn't, for some reason, it didn't record my last flight, but I flew here from La Florida. I kind of flew around the coast up here to Panama City, and anyway, I'm trying to do the same thing there. I'm just trying to fly up kind of through Mexico, back up here into the States at some point there. Got a lot of PNG strips as well. Oh, I love Papua New Guinea, man. We've only messed around a little bit in this area, but yeah, this is that target-rich environment. It's all over the place. There's these little, you can just see it, these are all little mountain strips. It's just a really cool place. So if you like to bush fly, this is a good spot. Yep. Yeah, don't miss them. Yeah, they're hard to find, man. They are hard to find. A PNG pack, awesome. Well, thank you for the share, by the way, of that. And I'll make sure to put that on my Discord when I do my little wrap up here tonight. But yeah, that's really cool. Really cool to see the development work that you're
Thanks for subscribing.
that you're doing. Whoa, holy moly! We got Sim Caesar checking in and gifting a sub, an ascription to Astro Charles. Oh, thank you, Sim. Great to see you, and appreciate you popping by, my friend. just caught me right at the tail end there, but
Also, Caesar.
yeah, I'll sell some Caesar, as the junior first officer would say. But yeah, I was just heading out, going to try to find somebody to raid here, and then we'll talk just a little bit
Thanks for watching my
about
papa.
upcoming flights as well. So while my Twitch is loading up, let me tell you what I have coming up on Thursday. I've got actually a brand new series I'm starting. I'm kind of excited about this. It's called Fly In Camp Out, and we're going to be doing the initial episode. It will be another Microsoft Flight Sim event, and I want people to fly along with me. We're going to be flying from 3 Mike 5 to Kilo Tango Hotel Alpha. We're going to be kind of down in the Alabama area, and well, I'll explain it more, but it's basically the most challenging approaches or challenging airstrips that can be found in all 50 of the United States. So we're going to just work our way down sort of alphabetically, and that Alabama area is where we're going to start. But anyway, that's coming up on Thursday. It'll be another Midnight Zoo at 6 p.m. Start. Then Friday we are going to actually fly with the Northern Crossing. So that'll be a bonus stream for us. It'll be at 5 p.m. Somebody just came in here and landed. I heard him. Anyway, probably can't hear over the music, but yeah, we're going to be doing that. Northern Crossings. It's Northern Crossings 5, and we'll be in the Mad Dog. Speaking of, we'll be in the Mad Dog, flying from Detroit to Chicago O'Hare to Minneapolis St. Paul. And then the rest of my week looks a little bit strange because I'm going to go pick up my grandson. So I do have some flights planned for Saturday and Sunday, as well as Monday and Tuesday. It's my spring break, so I'm going to fly every night. But anyway, those early week flights, I'm not sure. Monday the 28th, though, we're going to do something because it's Tuba Flight's birthday. So, and it's Moncton Monday. So, I'll try to sneak a stream in there. I'll let you know. I will update my stream schedule in the About tab here on my Twitch channel as well as on Discord. But we'll figure out something to do somewhere with someone, and yeah, we'll have some fun. Like I say, I'll let you know. Oh, I know what we're not doing. I kind of like Gruesome Tom. Have you guys ever seen Gruesome Tom? He's pretty cool, but he's don't know what he's doing right. He looks like he's getting done. We're gonna go. Let's go raid Canadian Captain Mustache here. Go say hi to Cap there. He's been blowing up the world in DCS and having a lot of fun doing that. But he's super entertaining. It is a little different channel, so careful of little ears and all that good stuff. But he's a good dude. I'll meet you over there. We can toss him some Flaming Dragon emotes and make him feel loved. So, all right, guys, have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. Hopefully, we'll see you on Thursday. I'll see you over on CCM's channel if nothing else. Have a great one. Take care. God bless.